Alright, well, they wanted me to do that, and I did it. So, we did. Yeah, well, that's it, you know, I mean, it wasn't that bad setting this all out, you know? A minute. Well, this goes up, so if that's you, though, you're the view. I should advertise my stream more on other websites. Oh yeah, let me come in from the other accounts, man. Oh yeah, let me come in from the other accounts. See if we can get this movie screen going. Oh. Bonafide, very cool. don't know. I'd like to try to hit that, just not hitting one, that, batter, man. It does hit a little bit, but I gotta use this, like, pipe contraption, and I gotta use this. See, what people don't realize, too, is that Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton offered Yasser Arafat two-state solution and 6% more land. Palestine would have been recognized as an international state. But Arafat, Hamas refused. Hamas would have killed him. But he was going to do it. Hamas is the terror organization. Once Hamas is gone, they could elect their own leader and have a two-state solution. Genocide was never the goal. Genocide, dude. They just throw away these terms. What they want is a two-state solution so they can elect their own leader. Right. They have better education, better schools, better hospitals. They have better education, better schools, more freedom to leave, contribute to society. This works, but not too great. A little bit. Papa, I don't know what you want. You're staring at me. There's food over there, so I'm not sure what you want. You want to snuggle? I bring you up here and you jump back down, so I'm not sure. Snuggle, I bring you up here. I need someone to do. Here. Okay. Keep pacing back and forth on your feet. Hey, what's up, man? Tony, can you watch any free videos, man? I'm not asking you to buy into the app, but if you could watch a free video now and then, I'd appreciate it, man. I gotta go crystal grinding. I'm a little bummed out. I gotta go crystal grinding. I'm a little bummed out. I'm really bummed out. I sold my crystals, man. I could have moved the mission along already, dude. I could have moved the mission along. I'm pissed, man, and you can't go back. I almost feel like starting a whole game over. I sold my crystals to the fucking vendor, and then the vendor's wife died, and he retired. I sold my crystals to the fucking vendor, and then the vendor's wife died. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. The funny thing is, I didn't have to start the mission. I started the mission. The funny thing is, I didn't have to start the mission. Like, I had an opportunity, I think, to shop. And instead I fucking asked a question, and then it started the mission where his wife gets killed and retires. And I'm like, oh shit, this is careful, because... Yeah, you gotta be super careful, because you could sell everything, man. You could sell mission items, and then only the vendors who wait. Hey, you gotta be real careful, man. Selling your items. You gotta be real careful, man. Selling your items. Wait, how is this sound coming through now? Oh, over here. Is that how? Yeah. Is that how? Yeah. It's coming through. They can't hear me. Now they can hear me. They can't hear me. Oh, you guys couldn't hear me. Yeah, I sold my... Yeah, I sold my crystal to that vendor and then he died. Counterfeiter. You can go to the counterfeiter. Well, that's the thing with this game is it's better as a quest game when you're questing. When you end up grinding, it gets a little tedious. And then the problem with is that the Batal area is like you're like a fucking pinball in there, man. You can't walk anywhere without every 5 steps is a fucking fight. And it's like you're trying to get to point A to point B and you have to fight every 2 seconds. It gets really aggravating. The game does work best when it's a quest game, when you're questing versus grinding. But I think they do a pretty good job of, yeah. Oh, really? People are agreeing, yeah. Like, because when they get into the grinding, it's really annoying and aggravating. But I think they did it on purpose in retrospect. I think they wanted that area to be like a fucking grind, dude. And they wanted you to get your ass kicked every 5 steps in there, man. That's why they built the rope overhead to make it like, oh, it's too dangerous down there, you've got a rope overhead. And so it's made that way by design. The other paths are not as populated, but unfortunately they make you run back and forth through there like 10 times. I almost quit the game, but then it gets interesting again. So, and then I remembered the first game is like that. You have to run back and forth between the 2 towns a lot. And then once you get the port crystals, you can start warping back and forth and you don't have to run back and forth anymore. You do a little bit, like, this game is really a lot like the first game, only a much larger scale. Man, I can't find my, can't find my other piece, man. Yeah, people, this is like it's a weird game, man. It's a love-hate game. So I'm interested to keep playing to see where it goes from here. I have these other games to play, but like, I'm like, which one right now? My legs are so sore, dude. Finding that piece. Yeah, the pawn system is fun. I like getting the pawns. At first I was going to keep the same pawns the whole game, and then I realized that they're not leveling up. So then I was like, oh, my pawns aren't leveling up, so I have to get new ones. But yeah, it gives it like a Dungeons and Dragons element. I like questing and getting the dragons. You know, and the story's a little bit interesting. Not a bad story. I like the Dungeons and Dragons element. You know, this game could have tackled Skyrim. I think the Dragon's Dogma could have taken Skyrim on, but the problem is that it's too much of a grind. If they would have kept it a quest and just stretched it out more, had like a bigger world and you're always questing and you're never grinding, this game could have taken on Skyrim, but Skyrim is still the A+. This is like a B+. I give this like a B or a B+. Skyrim's still like an A+. This could have competed with Skyrim, though, if it would have been more open world and less traversing back and forth. It's still good, though. And I do prefer this game over Shadows of Mordor. Because imagine Shadows of Mordor is just Batal, and that's it. That's it. The whole Shadows of Mordor is you're just fighting the same 20 enemies for 40 hours. At least this game has a lot of different enemies, and even like there's only one Chimera so far. I don't know. I still love this game. The grind does bring it down a notch. Yeah, the grinding brings it down a notch, but I still love this game. And this is good with the mythological creatures, man. My cats are crazy, man. They're not even hungry. They're just pacing around my feet constantly. Like I'm walking around and they're fucking just pacing around my feet. All three of them. Like as if whatever I'm doing might be about them. What the hell? What the hell is this thing? Remember yesterday it was right in my face. I was looking for it yesterday and it was right in my face, but I can't find it. No, it would have been killer at 20. Yeah, Tony, I mean, I didn't mean to hype this game out for you and make you rush out and buy it, but, I mean, it's one of my favorite games, though. But it probably is a $20 game, even though it's like... The reason I love this game is so much is because I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons. So any Dungeons and Dragons type game, I try to get. Skyrim. See, you recommended the FPS, and I'm like, well, listen, I'm more into like just the Dungeons and Dragons theme, you know. So if you're slaying a dragon, I want to play it. That's why I like Skyrim. Dragon's Dogma, Kingdoms of Amular, Baldur's Gate, uh, uh, oh, so you were waiting for it also. You're the same way then. You weren't because of me. Well, and you saw though, like, because I have God of War 2, Ragnarok, and Tales of Arise here, but I keep playing Dragon's Dogma because, I mean, I love, and you heard me say it, I couldn't wait anymore. As soon as the library got it, I went and got it. I feel the same way with Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy is next. And I have Horizon, the second Horizon game. But, you know, I'm most excited about this one. That being said, I don't know that I would spend $70 for it because I know it's like a kind of a second-rate game. I think it's Capcom though, so Capcom's got money, man. But wait a minute, no spoilers. I don't know how long this game is. I'm still like in the beginning, so maybe I should hold off my reviews until the game's over. Man, I can't find my pipe, dude. I've been looking everywhere. I even turned the light on and shit. My neighbor's probably mad downstairs because of the floor creaks and shit. Yeah, I do like the pond system. Do you wish they leveled up with you? I was gonna keep the same 2 ponds, but they don't level up. I don't know. I can't find which of the thing it is. He's walking around. Oh my God, this is the middle of him. It's the cat, man. He's picking up something. He's picking up something. He's picking up something. That's my cat. Everything I do, I've been picking up my cat. Sorry, downstairs. So I can't help it. It's good. That's great, man. What's her name? Maybe I'll try to find her. What's your pond, man? See if you find my pond, Lemieux. Yeah, I'll spell it. You see this one, it's mine. Yeah, I'm diamond hoeing, man. You got any free videos, man? Hey, Tony, you got any free videos? I can't find my pipe piece. Do you believe this shit? I literally can't believe it. Wait a minute. Did I put it down here? But even if I put it down here, I should have found it down here. Shit always ends up in this chair when it's missing. Must be under the bed now. Somewhere where I set it, because the mouthpiece is Norwegian. So if the mouthpiece is missing, that means they're together somewhere. That means I set it somewhere at the top. This is the mouthpiece that's moving. I remember now. I remember now. I put it in the drawer. I put it in the cupboard, man. I remember now. I put it in the cupboard. This is hitting a bit, though. I wish I had another silicone top, man. These things are good. Best thing about that regenerator pipe was the silicone top. What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? What's that? There you go. That was the OBS. There you go. That was the OBS. Yeah, at OBS hooked up to the. Yeah, at OBS hooked up to the soundboard. So there was double sound. Man, this stuff smells really good. I hope you get a hit out of it. Ooh, that be free videos on it? Hey man, even 5 or 10, I appreciate, man. I appreciate 5s and 10s, man. Make yourself yellow with a 5. So if you get 25, you got 5 yellows. So if you're poor, you don't want to buy into the app. It just watch free videos, and like if you get like, say you get like 5 free videos, 50 coins, so you could come into the room 10 times and just tip 5 and then tip yellow. The yellow signifies that you tipped. And talk when you're yellow. I mean, mostly you could do it here, but I also mean like in girls' streams, because when you're yellow, you'll stand out over the blue people. So at least make yourself yellow with a 5. Oh. yet. We're up on. Oh man, that hit fucking wrecked me. Well, I finally got a hit of the batter, man. That disposable just ain't kicking, man.
We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto.
Shit.
We shall find him at the encampment.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your paw. I expect it'll be one of mine. I wonder what it eats for its supper. No second thoughts, I don't want to know.
You have my protection. Let my magic be your weapon for the fury of the enemy.
Some of the whack me, dude. Oh, he doesn't like ice. He's gonna kill me if I stand right here. I'm trying to get an ice attack off, bro. He healed me, my friend. Oh shit, there's a lizard here too. Send the lizard backwards and then blast him with lightning. Shit, I missed the lizard. Oh, these lizards coming after me. Come on, lizard, get him, get him. God damn it, the lizard was coming after me. I'm also at half health because I need a fucking campsite. This game is great, dude. Even though the grind, man, they ruined it with the grind, except I'm kind of trying to give them a little bit of a pass because the area is supposed to be that way. It's like if you're in South Central LA, dude, you're going to fight on every corner.
We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment on Agamemnon Volcanic Island.
You know what I mean? It's by that way on purpose. So
Allow
like,
me to guide you, Master.
it's not like the whole game is like that.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master.
Yeah, but I want to go see if there's a
Shall I
fucking campsite,
assist?
dude. Now that I know I gotta do this gnarly fight, I should have slept before I went down there. Isn't there a campsite right here? No, that's burning bones. You can't camp on the burning bones. Oh shit. See, they respawn. He either respawns or I already...
When charged, be sure to avoid open players. I shan't allow any further harm.
I've got 2 watchers on YouTube too.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
He either respawns or I ran around him the first time. But look, I'm in a new area. I'm not going back.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take
Where am
each
I?
trial as it comes.
This is going in deeper. Is that a good guy? Where the hell am I? Yeah, I must have been here before. It's hard to tell who's friend or foe, man. I'm glad I took like a day off of it playing games. I was really busy.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I'll be only too glad.
I should take him on. His name's Hart, like.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over...
So wait, where am I? So I think I'm just simply walking towards over here. It's like way, 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 way over there, and there's some, and you're just finding stuff on the way. So,
For the course of your journey with the Arisen.
these look like, it looks like friendly people here. Here's a campsite. Hear that? Let's make camp and hope we don't. Oh no, we're gonna be attacked. Maybe not. See if we can get away with it. Yeah, see, it ignored the monsters. Thankfully.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off
He's
we
right
go.
there. Let's go and run away from him. Because we gotta save our Vim. Is this for delivering the letter to Ernesto? It seems so weird. The missions also seem very weird. Are they the people who made this game? I think they're like Dutch or German. Because like, look at the quest. It's really weird. It's like deliver the letter. So I have all this going on, and my mission is to deliver a letter way over here. Over here. My mission is to deliver a letter over here. Okay? Might as well go fight this dragon on the way because I sold my crystals on the other mission. This mission get you 15 crystals. I killed the lesser dragon after 2 hours of fighting it, and then sold the crystals by accident. And then see, but I just wanted to show, this is the main mission. The overall mission is trying to, which they don't really have listed. It would be like, number one would be like, uncovered the fake false arisen, but they don't have it listed. Like the false arisen mission is gone, but it'll come back later. It's so weird. See, they don't keep track of every storyline. You have to keep track of what's going on yourself. The missions are really weird, like deliver this letter, check out the ox cart, follow the beggar, and these are like, they seem like side quests, which I've never done. The main mission isn't really listed. Like in Zelda, it would say, like in Zelda, they had the main mission, which you never really did until the end game. It was like, defeat Ganondorf, for example. In this, it would be like, uncover the throne. Because there's the fake Arisen. And then they went out to prove that I'm the real Arisen, and or it's like, it would say, prove you're the real Arisen. And that would be the main mission. But it doesn't say that. It's just, you have to know, you have to kind of remember that. And the missions are weird, like follow the beggar, follow the ox cart, deliver the letter, get worm crystals. I think the worm crystals is the main one, but I don't know what the time is too. It says 1, see there's a hand. I'm not sure what the hand means. I think it either means it's time sensitive or you're in the second stage of the mission. In any case, yeah, this is the one we're doing. I'm just going to deliver this letter. I might do these missions because I'm like bored and I lost my crystals, so I might as well do these missions and then see if I can get crystals on the way. The main mission back in Bernard was like talking to, what's the guy's name, Edgar? He's like the chief of police, and he's helping you regain your thing. It doesn't list that, but don't forget the main mission. Evidently, the mysterious Oshkot is here. One of the reasons I haven't done that is it appears just after sunset, so you have to sleep at the correct time, and it's a little awkward. So I guess you just sleep and then wake up at that time, and then you get an ox cart that. See, this is how the game gets easier to travel around back and forth. So I don't know. Maybe after I deliver this letter, we'll do the ox cart mission. I don't know. I love this game. I want to put it in league with Skyrim, but the grinding. But maybe there's grinding in Skyrim that I forget about. The grinding gets a little too tedious in this game, but like Tony was saying, when you're on the quest missions, it's a lot of fun. When you're questing and getting in new areas, new discoveries like this, it's like very exciting and challenging. But when you get to like doing it 10 times over, and you don't want to think, oh, just think you'll be doing this 10 times in a row. Not necessarily. Whatever I'm doing right now, you're going to do it. A lot of games are like that. Elden Ring is like that. Have I been here before? I must have. The chest is gone. How come I feel like... See, yeah, I climbed up here. Okay, I remember now. This is the way I came. Yeah. And then, so I must have never been out here before. Because when I came up here yesterday, I didn't go out here. Oh well, whatever. I don't remember.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Do I want to be in here? I'm trying to cut through to the letter. She knows the way. Is it down here? Which way are we going? I thought we were going this way.
Would you mind coming over here?
No, because I thought it was this way.
Ort fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist!
I was going to throw this at the beast. It's the same way, man. It's just a circle. Yeah, this is too slow. I think I just went in a circle. Yeah, it doesn't matter which way you go. You end up here either way.
I'd prefer to stay far away from that. 'Tis like as not some manner of trap.
Indeed. One never can be too cautious.
I dare say the original is not without it.
Outstanding.
Wish I still had my fire. I'm gonna put my fire on instead of the speed boost. The speed boost doesn't seem to really do anything for me. Well, I mean, I guess even if they're a little faster, it doesn't mean that much. I'd rather have fire than faster.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
I wager they'd make fine skewers if anyone fancies roast meat when next we camp.
It's true, I could use it. Kill this.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
I want revenge on that salamander that got me. They just changed colors on them and it's always a Solarian that they just change the color and then it's different. And they call it something different.
Wait a moment. That was a skillful bit of thinking. You do know you should crouch.
Come on, go! This guy's... See, I hate when the lightning...
Well done.
Can I run back into the here? He doesn't like that. Lightning's getting him good. Look, he's got a computer barrier right there. He can't cross the computerized boundary. Kill me once, shame on you. Kill me twice, shame on me. Kill you once, shame on you. Kill you twice, shame on you. Yeah, you just stay in the alley, man, and he can't get you in here.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
How am I missing? Yeah, right in the head. Oh, wow. Wow. That was cool.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
He finally said something new. She knows where she's going, man.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined minds.
Go, just go. Oh my fucking god. She's dead? This thing fucked her up, dude.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Yeah, we'll avenge you. Where's this thing at?
You have my protection.
She stole copper stone. You use all your stamina to try to kill that thing. Kill it, kill it! Kill it before it attacks me. Where's Remu? Remu doesn't want to climb down there. I don't want to either, let's go. There, we avenged you, Artisan. Yeah, that's my girl, Artisan, the half-naked blonde. I sold her clothes because she's so hot.
Water
Hey,
is
what's
now
up,
invisible
BNB?
in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my...
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps
I
we
was
might
surprised
remove it by
Tina
force.
Fleischman said she liked
Just
this
say
game.
the
She
word,
said this
and
game
I'll
is...
bring yon killer crashing to the ground.
She said, are you going to play that game? She said that game is cool. But I thought she came in and never talked. I thought she didn't like it. But I'm not just pointing my camera at the screen like other people. I'm broadcasting the game directly from the PS5 to YouTube, Twitch.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, you should have.
Water we require is already in our possession.
You should have. How do I put it? You should have returned the favor, man. You should have banged her, man. You should have licked her and banged her. What my dad say? It's like giving to charity. My father used to say. It's like donating to charity.
Like you're into magic, so at your disposal.
My father used to say banging a fat chick is like donating to charity. It's a nice thing to do.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
So it's not the true love you were looking for, or I don't know. I see a lot of guys with fat chicks, and they look happier than me. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll be surprised.
I see. I see a lot of dudes dating fat chicks, and they're happier looking guys than me. You know what I mean? They're not lonely, like belly aching like me. They're getting head. They're fucking. They're getting cooked for. I'm sitting here alone, belly aching, trying to date a 100-pound girl. I do want the cheerleader type. My problem is I meet a lot of women, but I don't keep them because I have a lot of mental health issues. So like my therapist was saying, if a girl gives me one teeny objection, I tell her to fuck off. I don't really fight for the girls very properly.
There's no use grumbling about it. All shall yield to a careful search.
You're supposed to like compete for the girl. I don't compete properly. And Meet Me is very competitive, so it's a very like not a good place for me dating on here. So I don't do good on other people. That's why I don't visit a lot of other streams, because I get too like jealous when I see the other guys in there, and then it feels like a big competition. And Marty Party's the same way, dude. Like he'll talk about it in his stream, how he had a rough time on the road in someone's stream. He never feel that way here. But like if he's in a girl's stream who he likes, then like sometimes he gets into a competitive situation, and then he'll talk about it, and it's not necessarily positive. You know, it's like it sucks, man. And then he drops a lot of money on women, so it's like that's a whole other element of it. Like if you become a top gifter, and then sometimes he feels used for his money, or it's like she was dating a poor guy, and the poor guy like bragged to Marty like, oh, she's dating me and I didn't give her a penny. And Marty said that was rude, man. Like he didn't need to say that, man. And that he was being a dick. And that's true too, because you know. But it can be hard, like if you like a girl and you feel like you're in a competition with her. But I've had that happen where, hey Breed, there's been a big gifter, but the girl liked me more than the big gifter. I had a girl telling me, hey, don't tell anybody I like you. Hey Breed. Breed is cool. Make sure to favorite Breed and visit her EMB. She plays guitar, piano, sings. She's got good taste in music. What the hell is this enemy? You hear the enemy? I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, wow. So the other girl telling me, hey, don't tell the guy that I like you because he gives me dragons. Oh, you know Breed? Cool.
Now that was a satisfying bit of exploration. Though I should hope we need not always be so thorough.
Yeah, he said don't. She said don't tell the guy that I should tell you what really happened. What really happened was, okay, I met her, and then she started Instagram calling me within like 5 minutes of meeting her.
Great, follow me.
And then she Instagram called me and started fingering herself on the camera. And I was like, oh shit. And she's pretty hot, so I was like, oh shit, this is great. So I'm not gonna lie, I reciprocated with her, and we had like video sex together. I just met her, this was within, well, we got along, we were battling each other for like 2 days.
Following along, I trust.
And then
Take care not to lose sight of me.
after like 2 days of battling each other, she Instagrammed me and did that, and I was like, hell yeah. So we got it on together, but she said, don't tell anyone in my chat room. She said, especially, I forget the guy's name. Her name is Cat of Nine Lives. I still feel bad about how it went down. I wish I could have saved the situation. But she said, don't tell this guy, especially this guy. And I feel bad for him because he's kind of like a nerdy, like, dare I say, a meek. Like, I'm not saying I'm this big brawn guy, but he's even meeker than me. Dare I say he's even meeker than me, I guess. But, I mean, he's a very nice person, and there's nothing wrong with being meek shall inherit the earth. But, I don't know. She doesn't really, she told me she doesn't really like him, but she's like using him for dragons. So her and I got in a fight, like right after that, suddenly we're like fighting in her room. She started being mean to me, like in her room. So I started calling her out and saying, oh, is that the dude you use for dragons? Hey, she told me when she was fingering her pussy, she told me not to tell you because you give her dragons. And the fucked up thing is, he really liked me too. He was like, oh, Hippies is so cool. I really like Hippies. Hippies is nice. And he said to her, like, oh, Kat, out of all the guys that come in here, I think Hippies is the nicest one. And then when it went down, like, I was like, bro, she's using you for dragons. She told me, don't tell him that, don't tell him what happened. Like, because I guess he's a top gifter and he's in her stream all the time, but she don't really feel him like that, man. Yeah. But it wasn't until she exiled me and started being shitty with me, and then I started unloading the truth bombs. And then my buddy DDG was in there. DDG's like a huge gifter on this app and a very nice guy, and he helps small businesses. And then suddenly he was in there, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, DDG's got to watch this shit go down. And I thought he was going to turn against me, but he was just like, hi, Sonny. It was like the room was on fire, and DDG was just like, hey, Sonny, what's up? And then I visited DDG later, and we didn't even mention it. He's cool, man. He's cool. And he's not going to judge me if I fight with a woman, you know what I mean? I was going off. I'm like, I said she was fingering her pussy within 5 minutes. I said, sorry, bro, but she told me not to tell you, and then they kicked me out, man. Then it was like error removed from stream. But the other funny thing is, I didn't gift her shit. Like, I didn't give her as much as a fucking 15 cents. I was worse than Taco Nader. I didn't even give her fucking 15 cents. I didn't even give her a fucking love bear in the hands, and she was twiddling for me, you know what I mean? But for this guy, he gave her like hundreds of K, and he's never seen her pussy. Or maybe he has seen it, I don't know. I felt like saying, hey, how many in here has already seen her pussy? Let's get real. They kicked me out before I could keep going, man. I don't do that good on the road, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't know what it is. You saw Adriana. Did you see Adriana? She's like, when we battle together, she's like putting her crotch on the camera, and like I like it, but like I'm trying to keep my hand clean, man, you know? I'm trying to keep my room kind of clean, but with her, uh we end up like 69ing on the battle, and it's like it's out of control. I can't control it, and I'm afraid I don't want to see it if she acts that way with other people. But yeah, but she didn't even make me a bouncer in her room, man. There's like, and I didn't say anything, but I like, there's like some other dude, a bouncer in her room, and she's always making me feel unspecial because she said she doesn't like Pittsburgh, and she wants someone like rich who could take care of her in a nice city. She liked to prefer the beach. But then I started thinking maybe if she likes me that much, then let's get married and move to the beach somewhere. Like, I don't, you know, but I don't know. I kind of love Pittsburgh. There's a lot of reasons I'm stuck in Pittsburgh because I've really romanticized Pittsburgh with the Steelers and the Penguins. Such a big sports fan that I go to like Steeler games and Penguin games all the time. And all the concerts come through here, like Peter Gabriel, Genesis. Just in the last couple of years, I saw Peter Gabriel, Genesis, Fish plays here. Fish. I saw Fish in Oakland. They played right. Few. I could take a public bus to go see Fish, and took a public bus to go see Peter Gabriel and Genesis. And there's a bar 8 miles away with there's 80 bars within 6 miles. There's 80 bars over there. 80 bars. There's 84 bars in the south side that I could go on this. I never go there, but on the south side it's pretty nice on the weekend. Yeah, it's the most bars in the world on any one street. It's the most bars in the world on one street, because there's like 85 bars on Carson Street in Pittsburgh. Look it up, man. There's more bars on Carson Street in Pittsburgh than in the whole French Quarter of New Orleans. There's more bars on Carson Street in Pittsburgh than in Oktoberfest area of Germany. I'm not kidding you, man. The joke here is that Pittsburgh's a drinking town with a sports problem. Yeah, you could look it up. It hasn't been unproven, man. Yeah, it hasn't been unproven. They said it's unofficial, but more bars on any single street. Because in the French Quarter is a square. It's not one street. There's like 4 streets. So it's like Carson Street is one street that goes on for, well, it goes a lot longer than the bar section, but the bar section, there's like 2 bars on every street for like, there's 2 bars on every block for like 20 blocks. And then there's all the bars around the corners. And so that's basically where everyone goes in the whole city, because there's about 3 million people around Pittsburgh, and there's really nowhere else to go except Carson Street. Like, so if you live around Southwest Pennsylvania, hey, where do you want to go party? Carson Street. There's like nowhere else to go. The Strip District is dead. There's nothing in the Strip District. They've tried to revitalize other areas, but It's only Carson Street that has survived, man. You can go out to the South Hills. There's some bars out there to find like cougars and shit. And the North Hills, you used to have to go to the North and South Hills. That's where all the cougars are, man. All the suburbanite women. But if you want to find like 25 to 35 year olds, you go down to Carson Street. The college students will be up in Oakland, where Pitt is. That's like 18 to 25 year olds up around in Oakland. Oakland's like amateur hour. So I don't really go to Oakland go to Oakland very, very occasionally. Mostly go to South Side. But it's not like you don't really go cougar hunting in the suburbs as much as you used to. Now it's all South Side. A lot of it's all down in the South Side now. The people will say it's dangerous down there because there's a bar called Mario's, and Mario's is where like the Steelers players will hang out sometimes. And hey, thanks for the gifts, appreciate it. And they they get into like knife fights down there sometimes. And of course there's going to be trouble. I mean, anywhere you have 85 bars and it's, you know, going till 2 in the morning, there's going to be trouble. Yeah, you have to be careful at Mario's, man. Mario's the shit, it's the fan. When you go to Mario's, it's like all the women look like hookers and all the guys look like they're in New Kids on the Block. You know what I mean? So I go there, I stick out like a sore fucking thumb, dude. I can't go to Mario's, man. I go to like the hippie and the metal bar. There's not really hippie and metal bars, but there's like kind of dive bars where I fit in more. Yeah, I don't go to Mario's. I stick out like a sore fucking thumb in there, man. But that's where all like the hooker looking girls go. They all outdo each other to be the most scantily clad, you know what I mean? Or the biggest hooker dress. Jack's is a cool bar in the South Side. Jack's is like a middle class bar where like everyone goes. The wealthy people, the middle class, the poor, everyone goes to Jack's. So Jack's is pretty cool because I guess they do a good job of they have like cheaper drinks at Jack's, and they also have nicer drinks at Jack's. But they have like the other rooms a little nicer. So I don't know. Jack's tends to be like Ben Roethlisberger used to hang out in there, the Steeler, until it got too popular that until it got out that he was there and it got overcrowded. But Jack's loved it. They said Jack's didn't complain that it got out and became overcrowded. They were like, "Hey, man, bring it on." Overcrowd us. Yeah, the Cougars. Well, if you think about it, that I didn't think about it back then, but they're all dating. They're either rich themselves or they're dating rich guys, and they all live in the suburbs. So I guess like if their kids go to sleep or then they go to local bars, so they go to North Hills and South Hills. They don't. The South Side's like 25, 30-minute drive into town. If you're in the North Hills, it's like 25 minutes into town, maybe 20 with no traffic. But still, when you're drunk, you don't want to drive 20 minutes. Um, Deal with like the possibility of the police and wrecking and stuff. So they end up staying out in the North Hills. But the problem is it sucks out there. There's nothing going on anymore. There used to be a place called Kangaroos, yeah, and it would be fucking kangaroos would be hopping, dude. We used to go out there, it'd be fucking packed with hoes, man. Man, I haven't gone out cruising for girls in so long, man. Like, Well, I don't have a bro to roll with for one. I don't have like a wingman, but I should go out by myself, man. And I don't go out enough because there's 100,000 women down there every weekend, man, in the South Side. Every Friday and Saturday night, there's 100,000 women down there. Minimum. That's a low estimate. So you talk about being single or wanting to meet somebody, then like there's no reason for me to really like be desperate on the internet when I can go down there and just talk to like a girl. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. There's good odds, man, on a Friday and Saturday. Like you're definitely, if you go down there on a Friday and Saturday, you're definitely going to interact with the opposite sex. Whether or not you get a phone number or you even get lucky, I don't know, but you're definitely going to find people to interact with down there. I'm just, man, I have a I have a tough time getting myself out the door. It's like, especially ever since the pandemic and everything, man, and my heart condition. It's not even about money because my friends used to be clean and sober in the program. They'd go to NA meetings, and then they would go down to the South Side and just hang out on the corner and drink coffee, and just like comment on what's going on and like talk to girls walking by on the street, man. Yeah. Me and my friend were just walking down the street on the South Side, and we talked to these two girls, and they started like showing us their titties and wanting to make out with us and stuff. And we're like, we weren't in a bar. We were just walking down the street, man. So you don't necessarily have to have money, or you can just like hang out on the weekend, man. Yeah, and since the pandemic, it's made me so antisocial, man. Well, see, I've been living since I had this heart attack in 2017, and I quit working, so I became poor, disabled, and living in the ghetto, and I was like stuck back in the corner, and it's like, you know, I didn't want to leave my house too much because, like, all the neighbors were like crackheads and fucking pedophiles and fucking uh, drug dealers and pit bulls running around on the street, and you get the picture, man. So I was like, I wanted to leave my house as little as possible, man. And now I'm in Squirrel Hill. It's a little different, but like you're like not in that area and just like disabled, so it's difficult to walk places and catch a bus places. And I've got to like take two buses to get to the south side, and then walk across the bridge, or even two buses to Squirrel Hill. And then I don't have any money. But now I have a teeny bit of money. Like, so even if I have like, I can go to the bar with just like $10 though. I can go get two beers. Because beers are $3, man, and for the draft, so I can get two beers and tip the girl. You don't need a ton of money to go out, man, but yeah, so I'm still like in that. So even without the pandemic, when the pandemic came, it just made it so like everyone could relate to how I was already living. I was already being disabled. I was already like stuck in the ghetto. I was already like isolated from the world. And then the pandemic made it like, oh, now everyone can see how I've been already living for 3 fucking years. And now the world's back to normal, and I'm still living like in the pandemic kind of. I'm starting to come out of it a little bit because my buddy Mark got me a scooter and helped me move to Squirrel Hill. So now I'm in a nicer neighborhood, and I'm starting to get out a little more. But I'll tell you the truth, man. I went to fucking Giant Eagle to get groceries today, and I was like super anxious and nervous, man. Like there's like I was in there the other day and there's like really super gorgeous hot women in there. This one woman, she was like fucking must have been like 110 pounds and her nipples were pointing out and her butt was perfect. I wanted to hit on her so bad. And then yesterday there was a woman in there. She had long red hair down to her butt and she was shapely as fuck and like I tried to avoid her because she was so hot, and then we ended up bumping into each other. Like, I was so nervous. I don't know. She probably, they probably think I don't like them because I'm so nervous that I won't even look at them. I look away, man. But I'm trying to figure out what to say, man, because like I think like you know how like black people are real aggressive and they'll be like, "Damn girl, you look fine. You got a man." Right? So why don't I just do that? Or do like your own version. Wow, you're very gorgeous. Are you seeing anybody? Yeah. Wow, you're really gorgeous. Well, like this guy said, ask him, "Hey, is anyone taking care of you? You got anyone taking care of you, baby?" I don't know if I like that. You got anyone taking care of you? Hey, hey, be like, "Hey, honey, you got anyone taking care of you?" Is that some pimp shit, man? "Hey, honey, you got anyone taking care of you? I want to take care of you. I want to be like your daddy." You think is that like the pro move, man? Because I was watching this movie, and that's what the guy's like. "I'm gonna be like your parents, you know, when you were growing up, and you could rely on them for food, and you can just call them whenever you need anything, and you don't got to worry about life. That's how I am to you now." And like buying her food, buying her clothes, and then next thing you know, he's making her fuck other people, and he's still saying, "Oh, I love you. And we got to do this for money." So it's fucked up, but that shit kind of works, man. Like it's like I used to wonder how you manipulate women. It's like because I'm like, damn, like how do these dudes with no college degrees manipulate women? They've got nothing, but they somehow but you just it's basically the hey babies, call them beautiful, and you gotta say shit like that, man. Like, "I'm your daddy now." Like when that woman was here and she was like, "You're too old." I should have been like, "I'm your daddy. That's right. I'm your daddy now. You could rely on me for dinner." "What do you want for dinner? Just call me daddy." Oh man. But I'm so shy I can't even talk to them. I'm like not even I'm like but this other woman was in there and she had two kids with her, two boys with her. They were like I don't know, 8 through 13 or something. And she was super hot too, and she was like super shapely, and then she was there alone. And I think I scoped her finger. I didn't see any rings on her finger. Oh, it was like, look at their fingers, man. And I didn't notice any rings. But then her son was like guarding her. Her son was guarding her like this. Like, don't hit on my mama. And I was like, but that it's like, it can be hard for right. Oh man. And that's like, yeah. It's like, son, you can have her. She's all yours, man. He's probably like, Mom, wipe my butt. Mom, wipe my butt. My one ex-girlfriend's, my one, I know, my one ex-girlfriend, she was still trying to wipe her boy's butt. The kid was 5. I was like, oh, hell no. I put a stop to it, man. I put a stop to it. I looked it up and said, what age are they supposed to start wiping their own ass? They said around 2. 3, 4, 2, 5? No. And she's like, and he's like, come here and wipe my butt. Yelling at mom, come here and wipe. And she was like, all right, fine. And I was like, hell no. I said, hell no. I blocked the fucking doorway and said, hell no. I said, John, you are 5 years old. You wipe your own ass now and quit talking to your mom that way. And if you can't wipe your ass, take a fucking shower. The shower's right there. I was like, this shit's gotta fucking end now. Because she would do what she let the kids roll the roost, man. She let the kids call all the shots. They ate whatever they want. They did whatever they want. They went to sleep whenever they want. And then she would go. She would yell and yell and yell and yell and never do anything. She'd say, I'm going to turn the TV off. If you don't stop jumping up and down on the couch, I'm going to turn the TV off. I'd be asleep at like 7 in the morning. They'd all wake up. She'd say, you know, I could stay asleep while she wakes up with the kids, with her kids. And I don't mind, like, I would help with the kids a lot, but like I was trying to sleep in. But she would just yell at the kids. It'd be like 7 in the morning. She'd be like, I'm going to turn the TV off. I'm going to turn the TV off. 11 in the morning. I'm going to turn the TV off. I'm going to turn the TV off. And then be like, why don't you kids listen to me? It's like, what the fuck? You've been yelling. I'm going to turn, it's 7 in the morning. I'm going to turn the TV off. I'm going to turn the TV off. 11 in the morning. I'm going to turn the TV off. I'm going to turn the TV off. It's like 4 hours later. And I was like, turn the fucking, I'm about to throw the TV out the fucking window. I was like, why are you, and she's like, how come these kids don't listen to me? And then it's, how come they don't listen to me? I'm like, because you don't, your words are meaningless. You've been threatening for fucking hours, dude. Like they know you're not going to ever do anything. I said, why don't you just turn the TV off already? She said, oh, because then they'll be bored. There's nothing else for them to do. So there's nothing else in the world you could think of your children to do other than sit them in front of the television. All you could think of in the whole world is to put your kids in front of the fucking TV. They'll be bored. There's nothing else to do. Give them a fucking ball and put them in the front yard with a ball. For fucking Christ's sake. So I would wake up and turn the TV off, and they would be like, Kevin! Kevin! Oh! Why'd you turn the TV off? I'd say because she was threatening it for 4 hours. I heard her saying it for 4 hours, now it's off. Let's go to the fucking park, you know? So I'm in charge of the kids, and she goes to work, and then the kids are jumping up and down on the couch, and I said, if you don't stop jumping up and down on the couch, I'm going to turn the TV off. The kid jumped up and down on the couch, and I turned the TV off, and they started crying, all three of them crying. Why did you turn the TV off? Crying. Why did you turn the TV? I said I was going to turn the TV off if you jump on the couch. I turned it off as soon as you jumped on the couch. Now we've got to sit here quietly. So now, like, so mom comes home for work 8 hours later or whatever, and Hannah's reading a book. John's playing with Army. He's got Army, G.I. Joe. He's playing G.I. Joe. Jacob's playing a video game. The house is quiet, peaceful. I'm reading the newspaper. I'm helping Jacob with the game. I'm assisting John with G.I. Joe. The house is quiet. Heather said, what did you do with my kids? Why are they so disciplined? I said, I turned the TV off. I turned the TV off. I did what I said I was going to do. How did you discipline? I kept my word. Because your word is your bond, and if you tell your kid, if you jump on the couch, I'm going to turn the TV off, that's your word. You have to turn the TV off whether you do it or not. Whether you might have your favorite program on. It might be Kiss's last concert that you've never seen. But if you said it, you got to turn the TV off because you just said it to your kid, and your word has to be your bond. And if you don't, then they know that your word is meaningless and that you're just giving them hot air. Because I used to listen to my mom. She'd be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And I'd be like, I would say to myself, let's count how many times she threatens. I used to play a game with my mom of let's count how many times she threatens before she actually does anything. And the one time I got to 11. So it was 11. She said, like, quit saying something. Quit saying this phrase or something. So I was like, I'm going to keep saying it. She said, if you don't stop saying this phrase, I'm going to turn the radio off in the car. So I was like, all right, I'm going to keep saying the phrase. So I was counting in my head. She's like, I mean it this time. And it was like 11 times before she actually did anything. So in my mind, I was like, okay, I've got 11. I can fuck up 11 times before my lazy ass mom is going to take any action. So if you have kids, you just have to be consistent with them. But the thing is, like I said, Hannah was reading a book, John's playing. They were like, if you listen, then we can have fun. But if you don't listen, this house is going to become really, really boring. I'm going to take all the toys away, and we're just going to sit here bored as fuck. But if you listen and behave, then we can do fun shit. We can play basketball. We could play baseball. We could play co-op video games. But if you if you give your mom a hard time, I'm going to take the Nintendo and lock myself in the room and play solo player game. Well, I got mad at Heather because she wouldn't discipline her kid, even when the kid kicked the sister in the face, kicked her in the nose. The kid kicked the sister. Thank you. Thanks for the tequila shots. The kid kicked her sister in the nose, and she still didn't discipline her kid. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, she's still, I'm gonna turn the TV off. I'm like, the kid just kicked her sister in the nose. You could kill your sister. That's how you kill somebody. You put your fucking nose up into their brain. He kicked her really hard in the fucking nose. Point blank like this. And I was like, that was like a deathly kick, man. And she was like fucking, and Heather wouldn't even punish him. Didn't even want to punish him. I said, you need to punish him, man. What am I supposed to do? Make him sit in the fucking corner. Put a chair in the fucking corner and make him sit there for 2 fucking hours. And so she did that, and he said, oh, you're just punishing me because Kevin's making you. Yeah, otherwise she wouldn't do shit, dude. Because violence, that was the one thing. I said, that's the one time you have to fucking discipline them, man. You know, I wasn't that harsh on her about the, I would just try to teach her, like, about the never turning the TV off for 4 hours. I said, they don't listen to you because you threaten and threaten and threaten. Why would they listen to you when you don't do anything other than threaten? And you never follow through with your thing. You have to follow through with your, like, don't threaten more than 3 times. I'm going to turn, if you repeat yourself more than 4 times, you're doing bad parenting. So I said, they never listen to you because you just repeat yourself endlessly. When I just, I'll say it once and then the second time it's in action, you know. The second time is take action, man. I wanted her to fight for custody of the kids. The husband had custody of the kids, and it was really hard for me being like a step parent and like really like feeling for the kids. And we were like trying to teach the kids like environmentalism and animal rights and nonviolence and like music and art. And then the father was just teaching them like army and boxing. So, and I guess it was he was a big bully physically, so it was like hard for her to fight him in court. But we did get a lawyer. She never followed through with the lawyer. I thought she should have full custody though, and I tried to encourage her to get full custody. I offered to help her pay for the lawyer, and I did pay for the lawyer, but she wouldn't follow through with it. I think she was scared of her ex. But I've always been really good with kids, man. Them kids still love me to this day. They would run right past their grandmother and be like, Kevin, 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 Kevin. And then Grandma would be like, "What am I, chopped liver?" They'd be like, "Hi, Grandma. Kevin, Kevin. Because I play games with them. I teach them about sports and music, teach them how to play guitar. I was like a real father figure, man. Teach them how to be nice to animals. I only yelled at John once. It was over the Steeler game. The Steelers were losing, and he kept asking me questions, and I snapped at him to leave me alone. And Heather said, "Hey, don't talk to him that way." I said, "Look, I'm sorry." I think I was trying to make a point. The Steeler game is, I mean, we mean business right now. Like maybe I should leave when the game is on and go to the bar or something. But yeah, it was when Tommy Maddox, we were losing 35-0, and then we ended up coming back and winning like 41-35. But when we were losing 35-0, I was like snapping at the kids, man. It's funny now that I think about it because I fought with my friend over the Penguins season, man. The coach kept playing Evgeny Malkin at right defense, and I was saying move Malkin to forward and have Erik Karlsson play right defense. Why do they have Malkin at forward and Erik Karlsson left, and then Chris Letang is benched? Just move Karlsson over, bring up fucking Letang, and move fucking Malkin up. It seems like it would be the easiest fix in the world. They have the worst power play in the league, and they never fixed it all year. And then everyone's saying Malkin stinks, bench him. Like, no, bench him, get him off at the point and move him down. And then my friend was like agreeing with it's all these Republican newspapers basically that like everything with them is like fire everybody, bench everybody. It's like always like doom and gloom with them, like. And so I was like really mad at that. Like that viewpoint is like really tiresome for me, man. You don't bench Evgeny Malkin. They should have never benched Letang in the first place. You can move Malkin to center, and then it's like having a new player on your team because he's been at the point for so fucking long on the power play. It's ridiculous. You're taking one of the best players. Maybe it worked when he was younger, but now he's a little slower. You got to move him up, man. Imagine taking Mario Lemieux and telling him to play right defense. Now imagine taking the Mario Lemieux in 1999 on his comeback and then saying, "Hey, play defense." No. Lemieux was always fucking center or wing, dude. And then they're wondering why it stinks. Because they got fucking... So then their solution was bench Malkin and they put in Pustin in at right defense. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So I get real serious about sports. I don't mean to, man. It's just like, I guess it's... Well, maybe I just wanted my opinion respected more. Yeah, maybe he was just disrespecting my opinion, being an asshole, so... Yeah, sometimes you have to stop second-guessing yourself, like... Maybe the other person was an asshole, I mean, you could conduct yourself professionally and say all the right things and still be an asshole. You know what I mean? Here, I'll be right back. So I found the funniest thing about the Stormy Daniels trial was that Trump enjoys getting spanked with newspapers. So I just thought it was kind of funny that Trump's kink is to get spanked by the New York Times. Trump's kink is to literally get spanked by the newspaper. Can you get a Trump article? Can you get a Trump article that says Trump is a bad, bad man and spank me with it? Can you find me a newspaper that says Trump is an awful, terrible man and then spank me with that newspaper? Because I've been naughty. Crazy. Yeah, she said he wanted to be spanked with the newspaper. The scary thing is he was 60 and she was 27, and he blocked the door with his body so she couldn't get to the door. And then there was a bodyguard outside. So they said, "Oh, you're a porn star. This isn't the first time you've been hit on." She said, "It was the first time I've been hit on with a 60-year-old man and a bodyguard outside." They were trying to dehumanize her as a porn star, but she stood her ground pretty strong. They just made themselves look bad and misogynistic, so it just kind of explains why he wanted to have this covered up, because it's embarrassing to get out. And so he didn't want this embarrassing story out. That's why he paid it off. But the problem, it's actually not illegal to pay off someone to keep quiet. The illegal part was that he faked their business records and falsified business accounts and falsification of like IRS documents in an effort to mislead the public. So, I mean, he's pretty much guilty of that. There's no question that he's guilty of that. Whether the things she's saying are true or not doesn't matter. It's just that's what he didn't want coming out. Then he said, they said, you make up stories for a living, so you could have easily made up this story. She said, if I made up a story with Trump, I would have made up a good one. She said, if I made up a fictional story, I would have made up a good one. Implying it's not a good experience. She said, if I was going to write a story, I would have wrote a good story. Really? Back where it began.
Follow me, if you would.
think it's important to rest at camp. Yeah, I prefer this. Oh, healing. Yeah, forget the healing. Do you wanna, I don't know that you wanna make camp. It creates a save though, doesn't it? No, this doesn't create a save. I mean, it might, but the rest at inn overrides it, and the rest at house.
My talents lie in combining materials.
Jennifer.
And I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Alright, I'm gonna take her. Cause look, she's a leader. She's level 34. She's only cost 31 RC. She's kind-hearted. She does quest guide. And the the owner's level 34 too. Hire this one. They could dismiss Randy isn't, even though Artisan's like my woman. I like her. I like this one too, but it's an easy choice. Should I gift her something? Nah. Here, I like giving him something kind of insulting, like give him like a rotten piece of meat. Yeah, oh man, no
I've
rating.
accomplished a few feats
Harsh,
to be proud
man.
of, at least.
Aw. I know, that was mean.
Are you fit to
I
travel?
won't be mean again.
Then let's not dawdle.
Check out Jennifer here, though. Jennifer. It's it back to the beginning, so I guess this is the beginning, right? We are delivering this letter, though. Should I go fight that dragon? You might not have a choice.
Yon path leads not to our destination.
Yeah, but we're gonna...
If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
You hear
I
it.
would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that bit don't waste.
Fight with the new pawn. Jennifer doing.
You are in need of aid. Allow me. Wait a minute. Avoid the flames at any cost for rhythm. Because
I was hoping. My party's kind of weak, man. They like just healing, not doing anything. I'm off of the path, though. Path is over here, right?
I'll grab you
Fucking
this.
griffin.
It might be of use.
What happens if you go over to the dragon?
Very well. I shall return.
This path. Apparently there's a path. I guess the mission is to drain you before the...
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Yes.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Wait, I thought that meant dragon.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but I'm not accustomed to inviting strangers into my home. Pray be on your way.
Would you mind coming over here?
Where? Is she
Good
leaving?
team, we've all we need to hand.
Oh.
Here we are.
Yeah, but there's no port stone here. Should I go talk to her? It's just stuff to sell. It looked like I could have run in the door before and now it's shut. Well, that's it. I thought there was a dragon here. I thought that's what that mark meant, that it was a dragon. Well,
Have you forgotten something, Arisen?
yeah.
You're looking rather lost.
Yeah, I forgot to look for the, I thought there was a dragon here, and there's not. Uh-oh, look at that. It's taking it all in, man. So I guess we will go to the mission here. There's no dragon here, and it's my port stone. I sold all my crystals, and I don't know where the dragon is. So, I do know there is one by Luz. I thought she was a dragon, but I better get moving before the game time changes.
We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment of Agamemnon Volcanic Island. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Alright.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Alright, let's go. We run past the griffin.
Over here, if you please.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Let's go. Go.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Turn out your pocket. Come on. Make you look like yourself.
Feast your eyes on this!
Let my magic spawn you in an immense power. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Any more like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
That was certainly worthwhile. You're soft. You try not to catch cold.
I'll become sorcerer later on when I have enough power to max it out. You know, I don't want to keep running, dude.
Down your arms.
We'll never get anywhere according to his rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired, Father.
How close are we now? I think you just want to go here. There. It's good to plot a course like square by square. Make it easy. Make it simpler.
Turn out your pockets. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master.
Aw,
I'd
thank
gladly
you.
see you put what I find to good use.
I don't know, Yennefer hasn't done too much yet. Hitting a few of them. Keep it going. Is that it? That bird though, man.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Is it the bird? It is the bird. Where is it?
Focus. A moment of decision is still ending.
Ah, yes.
You know what? I'm not gonna fight him if he's gonna stay up there. Plot course. Take this way, probably. Let's just do it right there.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I don't think it's that difficult from here, man. Just say. Shit, that, do you hear the... It's all these knights garrison. They got a big machine. Bring high flag ranking down, man. I mean high 11.
Would you mind coming over here? We have arrived.
He's like, would you mind completing the mission? Wait, what's that? It's the harpy with different colors.
The ballista is a ranged weapon.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
Is this the guy? That's the guy, right?
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
Oh. Bye, Jennifer.
I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane.
Alright, well,
I'll impress
we're getting
you.
attacked.
Our
That's the
strengths.
only reason I really like it.
Do you have my protection?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our blood.
Oh, I needed a little more fight.
Look, I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
And I'm both
Feels as if we've already won, but we ought not to get ahead of ourselves.
Take care. Ice can be deadly.
Your magical aid has dissipated. Right past it anew.
whatever it is you need. I shall gladly oblige.
Damn it. From you.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Well, they delivered a letter, but in the volcanic island camp. Bring back here.
You may call me Ernesto.
There he is.
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what... You came all the way out here to deliver this to me? 'Twas most Generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me. There you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand the importance of this.
We ought not to keep the recipient waiting. Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master?
Yeah.
Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Is it this way? Let me go.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
She's saying this way? Wow. I wouldn't have thought to go this way.
I'd sooner not battle those of you who have a quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can defend them.
Is that you say? Look about, Master. We've got company.
I shan't let them off.
I tried to grab him, it didn't work. Where is... Oh. Well, when one part of the party goes, it's like weakens the whole party. He fell down, man, and I couldn't... What a mess. I was trying to pick that one guy up and it didn't work. Trying to pick him up and throw him off the...
Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
What, dude?
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Prepare to engage! The enemy has called reinforcements. It seems they mean to match our might with the strength of numbers.
Let my magic join the men in the room. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Would seem lots of catching up to do.
No one can defend themselves from rush.
I shan't.
Oh man, he knocked me off the cliff. This is kind of a tough battle, man. Man, I'm really tired. I might go back to sleep.
Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person.
Where the archers' bullets? Their arrows can pierce us beyond our line of sight.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Take care. Ice can be deadly.
to know.
Thank you to the great kindness.
Is it too late?
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Understood.
We're fighting.
We have also need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intendant of the
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Right, you are.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly provide. I will protect you.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Miss, and you shame us both.
Nice.
Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas and the Agony of Ruin, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you.
I'm only glad that I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
Right you are.
Good enough.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. What's right there?
Oh shit.
Ahead of ourselves. The match will continue.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Not quite, thanks.
By his fury, shan't be apaid against this foe.
No sense burning it then.
Hey, Island Girl. Hello.
We have arrived.
Hola, hola, señorita.
By your command, Prince.
Beg pardon if my hospitality is a bit lacking, sir, but if you seek a bed and leave the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest.
It's good
Though
to
the sun
do
is
a
still up.
save. Do a hardcore save. Check my pawn. Not completed.
Tis a
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? This looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we...
find them. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
I'm glad that you obeyed the Arisen.
Another one of these. I don't see it. Where's the thing? Oh, wait. We're supposed to get another one going?
Yes, Master.
Shall we deliver the letter to Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing...
We have reached our destination.
Hi, I'm Barbas. What do you want? Brought something for me, have you? Very well. You may... I wouldn't worry too much. I've no doubt you've done a good thing this day, sir. I know it isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Outstanding.
Nice.
With this, Sir Akakios' safety is assured.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Well, now what do they have to say?
Well met, sir.
Whatever foes call this their home. Must be uniquely fearsome.
Indeed. Vermin feels a world away. Oh, a locked door makes one itch to see the other side.
We must needs find the key.
Nothing.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Well, we delivered the letters.